This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Melvin versus Reed. You've been together 2 years, you're living together, and you're engaged.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Melvin, tell me how you met Mr. Reed.
Well, we knew each other in grade school. He had a crush on me, and I didn't know.
Oh, my.
But 17 years later, we had met at the store.
And how long ago was that? I mean, from today?
I'll say 2 years ago.
Okay, so 2 years ago,
yes, ma'am.
You reconnected after knowing each other in grade school.
Yes.
And you found out when you saw him that he had a crush on you all that time.
The whole time, I never knew.
Look at you, Mr. Reed. So, what did you do? What made you step up to her at this point and tell her, I got a thing for you?
Well, I seen her at the store and everything. I was getting gas.
Uh-huh.
I walked toward the store. I glanced. I looked. I said, that's a barbershop. We started smiling at one another.
Uh-huh.
So I went in the store, paid for the gas. Came back, she said, can I get $5? I said, she said, it's my birthday. I like, here you go.
I was lying.
Yeah. All right. Now, I've heard a lot of lines in my day.
Yeah.
Not that I've used them, but I've heard them. Okay. Give me $5. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
And that works?
It worked.
I guess it did work.
Okay, so you made this little love connection. What was the next step? How did y'all move from there?
Basically, I waited to call him to come over.
Okay.
But it was not going down like that. You weren't gonna get none of my cookies.
Okay, so
you see how she did? It was like the carrot and then no carrot. Carrot, no carrot. And so he gave the carrot and then didn't get the carrot. That's the part that gets me. Okay, so
whatever works. So
this sounds lovely. You reconnect. You're taking your time to move forward. Why do you believe he's cheating? What has got you here in this courtroom today?
Okay, me and him was in bed. He called me another name, another girl name on top of that.
You are in bed together, and he calls out another woman's name?
Another name, right. So
what happened?
He tried to play sleep. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
So when you said this other woman's name, he said he didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Player 101. You don't call out another woman's name.
Player 101?
Thank you.
You know, look, I've been out the game a long time. That rule has not changed. From way back in the day before I met Miss Cutler, that rule has not changed.
You were a player one time. This is news to me. I'm like, you a player?
When you say player, look, I'm just talking about the game, how the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
No, you said you've been out the game a long time. When were you playing?
Before I met you. You got to keep up. Before I met you.
But I don't ever remember you saying you were a player. You always said you were, you know, steady Eddie.
I was steady Eddie enough to know not to call out another woman's name in the presence of another woman.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So this other woman's name you called out, is this an ex-girlfriend?
No.
Someone you have had a relationship with?
No.
So you believe that he called out her name because that's a woman he's involved with?
That's somebody that he want to be with, calling her name.
Do you think he's been with her already?
I don't know.
But you think it's a possibility?
It's a possibility.
Do you have any other evidence that Mr. Reed is cheating?
Okay, like on Fridays, the girls will call him on Fridays. Every Friday now. They wouldn't call none during the week, but except on Fridays when he got paid. And he wasn't bringing all the money home that he got paid from. So I'm like, where's the money going?
What women are calling you on Friday for money?
They're calling for money on Friday. I give them to her. I got kind-hearted. I gave her $5. That been kind-hearted. But she asked me
So
for
you
her
just
birthday.
give it, people call you up and you just give them your money?
Yeah, as long as they pay me back.
They ain't pay him back, man.
But they ain't pay me back, though.
They aren't, now.
I learned my lesson.
Miss Melvin, Miss Melvin, are these are women that are calling him?
Women, yes, sir. And I feel like if you got a girlfriend, why you gonna give them money? They need to go get a job or get a man with some money. But don't get it from mine, you know? You can't do that.
These women are women that you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Are these women you've been intimate with?
No, ma'am.
Just
friends.
Friends.
And they call you up.
Nothing more, nothing less. Friends.
And how are you giving them $5, $10, $100?
Usually might ask a little more than that, but I'm the type of person, I don't say no to nobody. She asks for something, I don't say no. I'll give it to her.
And, and I think that's Miss Melvin's concern. You give them loving in addition to the money?
No, I was giving them money.
That's hard to believe now because ain't no man gonna give no woman no money for free.
I was gonna say, you're not getting anything in return.
No, ma'am.
Just a smile.
Just a smile, keep on going.
And the way you look at it, you don't believe none of it.
None of it.
You believe that he's not only giving away money, he's getting something back for that.
Yeah, he's swinging something else to him too.
So my question is, have you ever caught Mr. Reed with another woman?
Well, in the bathroom, he was on FaceTime with another woman.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Okay, I got home from work. He wasn't expecting me to come home early. So I got off early, so I surprised him. So he in the bathroom, I'm like, okay. Well, first when I went to the bathroom door, I heard him talking. So I was like, who was you talking to? And the bathroom door was locked. I banged on the door 3 times, and he didn't answer. So I went to the door and I just kicked it in, honey. I'm the ball for it, kicked it in, the door fell on the hinges, he jumped in the bathtub. I said, what you jumping for? What you jumping for? It's no need for you to jump in the bathtub and you ain't doing nothing wrong.
Okay, you literally kicked in the door?
Yes, ma'am. I got pictures if you want to see.
Yeah,
I want to see that. Ron, would you please hand us that?
So you don't really look big enough to kick in a door.
Whenever somebody make you mad, you stronger than what you is.
She took this thing off the hinges.
So you heard another woman in the bathroom with your man.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, what's going on? And you just kicked the door down.
Is your girlfriend home? Your girlfriend home?
So you're standing outside the door.
Yeah,
he's in the bathroom. You hear him talking to another woman. And you hear the woman say,
is your girlfriend home? So I'm like, okay, open the door, Raymond. Who's on the phone? Open the door. He didn't want to open it, so I had to do what I had to do.
And so he jumps, and you're like, what you jumping for?
What you jumping for if you ain't got nothing to hide? Who was on the phone?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
and that's my question, Mr. Reed. Who was on the phone?
It was a friend.
Okay, why you gotta be locked up in the bathroom talking to your friend?
With a door lock.
I took my phone in the bathroom because it's an emergency. Just in case she called, I might be in the bathroom listening to my music.
Okay,
but she got home early that day. I didn't expect that.
You're in the house by yourself, right? Who are you locking out of the bathroom?
I'm in the house by myself. I don't trust nobody. They might come in on me.
Okay, who was the woman that you were talking about? You said she was a friend.
A friend.
Is this someone you've ever been intimate with?
No.
But did you hear her knocking on the door?
You heard me knocking?
Yeah, but at the same time, I was talking to her. But when she kicked in the door, I jumped in the shower. I thought it was a hurricane, also earthquake. Then I looked up. I thought she was dragging the bath. I was like, okay, Hurricane Barbara.
Okay, so you kick in the door.
Yes,
what does that conversation look like with him?
He told me, he jumped in the tub. Simone said, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I said, who was that on the phone? He said, nobody, a friend. I said, it had to be more than a friend. More than a friend than you going in the bathroom, talking on the phone, locking the door. And you heard me knocking, why didn't you open? So I guess you like her more than you like me.
So your belief is...
That's how I felt about it. That's why I got real angry. And you know, that door had to come down between us. I needed to get him.
So your belief is he was talking to a girlfriend?
The same one, the same name he called, that's what I think.
Oh, so you think it's the person whose name he yelled out?
Mm-hmm.
If you find out that he is, in fact, cheating, what happens between the two of you?
Well, for one, we're not getting married. And he got to find somewhere else to go because I don't need no cheating man with me. And I'm faithful, I don't need that.
well, to get to the bottom of this court has done a full investigation, starting with a data analysis of Mr. Reed's phone. And we have those results. Ron, would you please escort into the courtroom our cybersecurity expert, Mr. Gregory Evans?
Yes, Sean.
Hey, Mr. Evans, how are you?
I'm good, Your Honor, and yourself.
I'm good. Glad to see you.
It's good to see you. All right, let's dive right into this. What did you do in this case?
In this particular case, I had to do a full-fledged investigation. I pulled everything from the defendant's cell phone except for his fingerprints.
Wow.
What I don't understand is why people think they can fake me out by deleting information, or hiding their SIM cards, such as, in this particular case, one thing I retrieved from the defendant's cell phone, and you're not gonna believe this. First thing I looked at was his web browsing history.
Okay.
When I looked at his web browsing history, 4 days before the courts requested his cell phone, he was Googling, get this now, on his cell phone, how to delete information off the phone.
So what he didn't realize is that you have the capability to go back and find everything he's deleted.
Everything he's deleted on this phone.
So what were you trying to hide, Mr. Reed?
Ain't nothing. I want to find out.
All right, so Mr. Evans, what did you uncover? Because I know you found something.
I believe, Your Honor, that Mr. Reed tried to undermine this court, try to bamboozle me by deleting the information, thinking he was going to get away with it. And most people he may have, but, you know, I'm a different type of computer geek, right? So, the first thing I realized in his phone, I found 2 deleted apps that he had on his phone. One of those deleted apps was a popular dating app that he signed up for 4 months ago at 11:30 p.m.
Okay.
And this is the app, and this is showing his registration to this dating app.
And he signed up for that 4 months ago.
Yes, ma'am.
You all were a
ma'am.
couple 4 months
Yes,
ago.
ma'am.
So you're trying to figure out why would he need to be on a date now?
Because I seen it on her phone.
Can I explain?
So that was your reason, because you saw it on her phone.
And I went on her page. She got single on hers.
Really? That's what you got?
Mr. Evans, did you find anything else?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. It appears that the defendant signed up for another site called Ebony Flirt. Now, this is a new one to me. Now, when you go to the website, it says, naughty black singles near you tonight.
Oh.
I also found a private message of women sending him explicit pictures of their private parts just a week ago.
Oh my God.
One even came in while I was investigating his phone. Now, as you see here...
Wait, while you had the phone in your possession?
While I had the phone, it was a pop-up in the thing, and boom, and I was like, whoa, what is this?
Why in the world have you signed up for that?
That's what I'm saying. That's old.
He said that was a week ago.
He said while he had the phone, they were trying to get in touch with you.
Through my email. I was trying to
You,
get out of
you
there.
And this is one of the deleted apps, right?
So he's been trying to hide by not using apps, going through his web browsers as well. Okay, because most people, when you look in somebody's phone and she picked up the phone, she's looking for the apps or just looking at his text messages. This was in his browser.
Miss Melvin, what is going through your mind right now?
I don't feel like he loved me. You know, I don't feel like I'm welcomed by him.
Tell him what is spawning those tears.
Because I feel like you planned me. You went on this a week ago, and then the POF, I mean, you could have came to me as a man and talked to me.
You know that been on my phone.
No, I didn't.
You go through my emails, you see.
I don't
You know
go
it been
through
on
your
there.
emails.
Then why you
You
got
have
on
your phone
then?
locked. So how can I go through your emails and your
Then
phone
why
is
you
locked?
got on your phone then?
You see how this has hurt Ms. Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
Are you cheating with these women?
I never seen them women. I never met them a day in my life.
Have you physically cheated with anybody?
No, sir.
To further investigate this, to find out if this goes beyond just flirting, the court ordered Mr. Reed to undergo a polygraph examination, and we have those results. Ron, would you please escort Mr. Michael Williams into the courtroom?
Yes, Sean.
How are you, Mr. Williams?
Good afternoon. How are you doing, Judge?
Good.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Mr. Williams, you are a certified polygraph examiner, is that correct?
That's a fact.
And Mr. Reed was ordered to undergo a polygraph examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
You asked Mr. Reed, were you involved in a sexual relationship with a woman you were FaceTiming with when Ms. Melvin kicked in the bathroom door? What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Coming up.
What did the lie detector determine?
There was no significant physiological response on this question, indicating that Mr. Reed was being truthful.
All right, I saw you fan yourself like, oh.
Almost like a
deep
sign of
breath.
relief.
All right? You also asked Mr. Reed, since the start of your relationship, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Miss Melvin? What was his response?
Your Honor, his response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Well, Your Honor, on this question, Mr. Reed was being truthful.
am so happy that it was not a duck, because it was quacking, walking like a duck. So, Miss Melvin, tell him what you're thinking right now.
It made me love you even more now. Now we can get married when we get back.
I know that's right.
Mr. Reed, you see how the evidence mounted up. In order for this relationship to go forward, you have got to let her trust you. And in order for her to trust you, you've got to stop doing things to make her distrust you. If you spend as much time focusing on her as you did on these other apps, your relationship would be fine. That's what you need to focus on from here on out.
Miss Melvin?
Yes, ma'am.
Put this behind you. Trusting, so you all can go forward.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
You all have been together for 2 years. You're engaged. You're preparing to be married. But that marriage is on hold right now because of allegations that Miss Thomas is sleeping with her best friend. Is that right, Miss Matlock?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. I done ripped up the marriage license that we had.
You ripped up the marriage license?
Yes, Your Honor. I ripped them up.
You hear that? She crazy.
So it's definitely on hold.
That's just weird because I don't know why. When me and her been friends before me and Kay Christina started talking.
Your Honor, her and this best friend of hers is more than best friends, okay? It's more than best friends.
No, it's not. We've been friends for 13 years, and before she got into the picture, and now she want to sit here and complain about it.
Your Honor, best friends do not keep. They don't sit up and text each other late at night at 4 or 5
Yes, you do. When you got something important to say, you talk to your best friend.
Miss Matlock, that's kind of what best friends do.
Yeah.
They do text each other.
Listen, she don't want nobody being friends with her best friend. Her best friend is just her best friend. I can't call her best friend up on the phone.
No, it's not. I don't even talk to her.
Okay, hold on. Miss Thomas, is this best friend that you have, is that just your best friend?
That's just my best friend.
Do the three of you all hang out ever?
Yeah, we hang out. She hung out with us a couple of times.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
And we ain't never made her feel uncomfortable, so I don't even know why she...
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
No, we haven't.
They always whisper.
It's safe to say you don't believe her.
I don't.
Okay.
It's
have you found anything else that makes you think she's cheating?
Okay, Your Honor, yes. Okay, so she at the gas station, Your Honor. I ride past, some just say, turn right there. Go to that gas station. I go in the gas station. I see her at the gas station. Now, she's not in the car. I see that, her music is playing, and she plays her music off her phone.
Okay.
So I goes inside her car. So I grab her phone. I take off in my car. So when I take off in my car, I'm driving, going through her phone and everything. I'm seeing messages. I'm seeing videos. I'm seeing everything.
While you're driving?
While I'm driving, going through her phone.
So what kind of message did you see?
Oh, I got the messages right now. I got it.
Let me just turn to Miss Thomas. I gotta ask you this. When you came back to your car, did you even see her?
I seen her. As I paid the lady for my gas or whatever, right? I looked out the window, I see her car. Now I'm walking. Then I look, I hear the music stop. So I get to running. Now I jumped in my car, didn't even pay for the gas. I takes off after her.
Hold on. And you pulled these messages off the phone?
Yes.
Right.
So the other woman writes, finally got a chance to take my bath I've been wanting.
You gonna let me blank the blank out of you? I wish I was there, put you sleep right after that shower, tongue sticking out, water, lips, eggplant emoji, more water, more water.
Okay, so Miss Thomas, who's this other woman?
Okay, that ain't no
lies.
other woman. Now what it is she got to my phone already. Now my friend and I was kicking it. My best friend, we kicking it or whatever. She asked me, she said, can I use your phone? Because my phone messed up at the time. I give her the phone. Now, before I could click anything, she already got to the phone. But before I can even explain anything to her.
So your story is this is your friend who's using your phone.
Yeah.
And she's using your phone to text somebody else?
She was texting somebody else because her phone was messed up.
Was there anything else in the phone?
Oh, Your Honor, no.
Miss Matlock,
listen, Your Honor, I'm a special gadget. I find out everything I want to find out.
Okay.
And what did you find?
I found sex videos.
Okay. You have that?
Yes, I do.
All right, Ron.
Would you grab that for us, please?
And this is all while you driving?
This is all while I'm driving, and she's talking, and I got my window up yelling.
Okay, I hope that you don't do that anymore, because you could have hurt you and a whole bunch of other folks.
Yep.
And so this is a video of two people having, looks like two women having sex using a
Yes, and that's
using
her.
a toy.
That's her.
That's not me.
That's her.
No, it's not.
And so
she should have known.
you
that.
recognize the people in the video?
Yes. I lay on that stomach every night. I know it. I know it's her fat self.
So you recognize that because you know, you've seen it, you know it.
I know her fat self. I know that.
Is this you in this video?
No, it's not.
Do you think it's her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you know who the other woman is?
I think it's her best friend, Your Honor.
And Thomas, you deny that?
I definitely do, because it ain't me.
There's your side, and there is the best friend side, and she is here. Ron, would you escort her in?
Hey, best friend. Hey, girl.
Good day, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
That's good. Would you state your name, please, for the court record?
Latifah Johnson.
And Ms. Johnson, what is the nature of your relationship with Ms. Thomas?
That is my best friend. We've been friends since grade school, very long time. We have a good, close relationship like sisters.
That close?
Mm-hmm.
There is an issue here about you and Miss Thomas being more than just best friends.
That's a lie.
Yep.
Her girlfriend just always paranoid, delusional, crazy, try to do too much snooping and snoop up the wrong alley thinking accusations that never even happened. That's not true.
So this video that Miss Matlock believes involves Miss Thomas and also you, that is not a video of you. Is that your testimony?
No, that's not me. If she's seen the video, she can clearly see it's not me. I don't know nothing about who in the video, but it ain't me, it ain't my friend. She just make it up. This girl make up stuff.
Okay, but now Miss Thomas has testified that that you downloaded that video into her phone. Did you?
Yeah.
It was just like playing around type stuff, something I seen like somebody else. Like
who play like that?
I mean, it was like some tea. Like
who play like that?
Hold on, Ms. Matlock. So you did download this video?
Yes.
And you did put it on Ms. Thomas's phone?
Yes, it was. Yes. It was just sent to the phone because it was somebody else.
But by you coming so quick,
we had. I mean, it was just like on the internet.
So it was.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It was just a video that was kind of going around, and that was that.
Now, Ms. Johnson, you understand you're here in court. You're under oath. You sworn to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you in the video?
No, it is not. No. I wouldn't do no video like that. I'm not in no video. I'm not interested in my best friend. I don't look at her like that. That's just my best friend.
Yep.
Period.
Are you sure that this isn't Miss Thomas in the video?
I don't know what Miss Thomas looked like without clothes on, so I know it's not her, but even if you couldn't see the face, I'm sure it's not her.
Okay, but if you downloaded the video, then you would know definitively whether it was her or not. You're saying you don't know whether it's her.
Well, it wasn't her. I'm just saying, like, to her girlfriend, she just, oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm just saying, like, you can't see her face, so she won't take my word. So I'm just letting, it's not her. It was just a video that was going around. It's not her.
Lies.
Miss Matlock, but you absolutely believe that there's
I know for 100, my soul, my body, mind know that it's her. I know her body.
Ms. Johnson, you say you don't look at Miss Thomas that way. I mean, have you all ever had a sexual relationship?
No, not at all.
No.
We don't have that. We don't look at each other like that. Obviously, Miss Matlock, she don't know. I don't know if she ever had a best friend or not, but I'm her best friend. We kind of close. So yeah, we talk late. We go out, do stuff together. If you never had a best friend like that type of relationship, then you wouldn't understand our relationship. We don't look at each other like that.
So you all have never been sexually involved in the 13 years you know?
Never done nothing, never thought about it, didn't never even think about even none of that until she brought it up. It was shocking to me.
All right.
I think we have enough evidence.
Yep.
If you find out she's cheating, what does that mean?
Well, we is over. Her bags is packed. It's over. It's done with. It's no coming back.
But when
from
she
that.
find out I'm not cheating, what's she gonna do? Unpack my stuff?
Well, Mr. Thomas, I mean, this is really serious. I mean, you have this relationship at stake. You all have been together. You are planning to get married.
Right.
She is so incensed by this. She's ripped up the marriage license. You all have kids that you all are raising together.
Yeah.
As a family, all of this is at stake right now, right here.
Yep.
You understand that, right?
Yeah, that's why I came on here to prove to her that I'm not cheating.
Once and for all, you want to put to bed that you're not cheating.
And after that, we could go on and move forward with our life and continue on building this relationship.
Okay.
In order to get to the bottom of this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call Dave Lawrence, licensed certified polygraph examiner, to determine, is she cheating? Rob, you get 40 minutes. Mr. Lawrence, how are you, sir?
Just fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm great. Would you share for the court record your credentials?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a 30-year retired law enforcement. I've been a polygraph examiner for the past 26 years.
All right. You asked Ms. Thomas a series of questions.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You asked Ms. Thomas, have you had any physical sexual contact with Ms. Johnson since you and Ms. Matlock have been in a relationship? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You asked Ms. Thomas, are you one of the people shown in the sex video Ms. Matlock found on your phone? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
So, Ms. Thomas, that was you.
I told you, Your Honor.
Correct?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, that was you. Ms. Matlock recognized you, and she knew it was you.
I told you.
Okay.
You were with another woman.
Okay.
Honestly.
Hold on, Ms. Matlock.
It was a time that me and her then stopped talking for probably like 2 months.
A lot. Lies.
Yeah, yes, you have.
Lies, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Matlock, hold on. So you were in the video with another woman.
Yes. Yes.
And this is during the time
This was during the time during the breakup. See, with her, it be basically like, get your things and go. So at the time, I don't know if she's serious or not, and then she then ripped up the marriage license certificate. So I thought we was completely done. So by that time, I done messed around.
How many times?
Only one time.
But based on your story, it was 2 months. So you only did it one time in 2 months.
One time.
You look into the, you know what?
See, I'm being serious, though. It only happened one time, though. So it's just, the thing is, I don't know if she's serious or not. When she telling me she done and she's ripping up the paper and stuff, so how am I supposed to know if she want to work things out?
All right, well, I tell you what, you guarantee she don't want to by lying about the video and being with this other woman.
Well, you say you all were on a break and it was like 2 months or so?
Yeah.
You know, let me read something from your court papers. It says, we've never broken up. I can say we've given each other some space,
yes,
like an hour or two.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank
And that's
you.
from hers.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are the papers you submit prior to being here today. That's what you wrote.
So, Ms. Thomas, were you lying in your pre-court papers or you lying now? Which one?
My thing is, they asked, I don't know.
All right, let's go to the last question.
You can't keep up. When you lie, you can't keep up with it.
So
there it is.
When you lie, you can't keep up with it.
There it is. You can only juggle so many. That's right. All right.
Mr. Lawrence, you asked Ms. Thomas, since being in a relationship with Ms. Matlock, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than what Ms. Matlock knows about? What was her response to that question?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
All right, Ms. Matlock, you came here to get answers. You have gotten those answers. Are you still of the position that you are done and out?
Yes.
I understand.
It's over.
Take your power back and tell Ms. Thomas what your plans are going forward.
My plans going forward, I just want you out. We can't go forward from this. It's over with.
Ms. Thomas, I don't know what to tell you except that you have messed up.
Okay, well, just that
And you can make all these excuses about what, for, and why, but if you had come clean, you wouldn't be here because you knew that was you. So let me just say this to you, Miss Matlock. Go about your life, be your best you, and you need to have somebody in your corner that's loving you, that will allow you to be your best you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.